Ariel Castro, charged with kidnapping and rape on one charge, kidnapping and rape on the second.
Alleged quadruple abductor and triple rapist Ariel Castro faced justice with his head down, buried into his collars.
The charges against Mr. Castro are based on premeditated, deliberate, depraved decisions to snatch 3 young ladies from Cleveland's West Side streets to be used in whatever self-gratifying, self-serving way he saw fit. 2 of the victims endured this horrifying ordeal for more than a decade, the third for close to a decade, and the ordeal grew to eventually include a little girl believed to have been born to one of the women while in captivity. Also, while in captivity, they withstood repeated beatings. They were bound and restrained and sexually assaulted, basically never free to leave this residence.
The women all say they were lured into Ariel's car with the offer of a lift home, all of them on Lorraine Avenue on consecutive years. Instead, he took them to his house on 2207 Seymour Avenue, 4 miles away, where the abuse began. Michelle Knight says she had multiple miscarriages induced by Ariel starving her and punching her in the stomach. Amanda Berry gave birth in a paddling pool with Michelle as midwife. Ariel Castro told her he'd kill her if the baby died. The women were kept in the basement at first with ropes and chains and raped repeatedly, then allowed up to the first floor and locked in at first. Castro tested them by leaving the door unlocked and pretending to go out. If they emerged, they were disciplined. The women were only allowed out of the house twice in 10 years, to go to the garage at the back.
I have a call taker on the phone with a female who says her name is Amanda Berry and that she had been kidnapped 10 years ago.
A police radio recording's now been released where you can hear units arriving at Seymour Avenue in the minutes after Amanda Berry's escape.
This might be for real. Adam 23 radio. We found them. We found them.
More details have emerged about the accused. Ariel Castro's wife brought a court order against him 8 years ago after a series of violent attacks on her, repeated threats to kill her, and numerous abductions of her daughters. A suicide note written by Castro but never acted upon was reportedly found in the house. In it, he says he's addicted to sex and put some of the blame on his victims for getting into his car. Local residents say he deserves the worst kind of punishment.
I really hope he gets the maximum jail sentence and that they never let him see the streets again, because he doesn't deserve to see the streets.
They're going to probably put him in a maximum security, but I wouldn't. I would put him directly into general population and explain what they did and let them handle it.
Ariel Castro's 2 brothers, O'Neill and Pedro, who were arrested with him, appeared in court before him, charged with minor misdemeanors not connected with the kidnapping. In the words of the prosecutor, Ariel Castro's victims are now, for the first time in a decade, enjoying their freedom. He's in captivity now, awaiting his trial.